Wow, that finally worked. What is up, everyone on TikTok? What is up, everyone on YouTube? Not a great game. Not a great game from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Unfortunate. But what is up if you're on TikTok? Hi, hello, welcome. If you're on YouTube, we have a TikTok. So if you're used to our TikTok, if you're used to our YouTube, go to our TikTok. It's at Pens Collective and hit that like button, all that. I realized, and I forgot, Josh. I'm just going to do this. I gotta redo all the graphics. Got to redo all the graphics to fit this format so that way it looks better. And Sierra, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Thank you for all the likes. But yeah, I gotta kind of switch everything up. So I do like it. Obviously, everyone gets a kick out of this photo. Everyone gets a kick out of that photo, which I like. Josh and I kind of recreated the Step Brothers look, although we're real brothers. So yeah, I mean, got to do all that stuff. I think it's pretty good. Josh, you're still a little on the fence about this new format.
Yeah, not 100% sold on it. What's that reaction?
Your
My
mic.
microphone?
What's up with your mic there?
Let me see. Let me go through it.
Is that your mic?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Is this one any better?
Go ahead and talk a little bit.
It's worse?
I mean, it's not the best.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on.
What's up with your mic?
I don't know what's up with my mic. My computer doesn't recognize it, so it can't connect, but it's on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to do. See, it's on.
Interesting.
But
yeah,
it can't connect, no matter what I do. And for some reason,
very bizarre.
My normal headphones aren't connecting.
Ow.
So like these headphones that I have, this port,
the USB
the Lightning
Type-C.
Yeah, the USB-C. That's not connecting. I plug it in, it's not working. So I'm down to like the actual aux cord plug-in.
Josh, can I ask you a question?
So, and I don't even know if this mic works. This is so old.
Well, you sound pretty good right here.
Okay.
It's not bad.
All right. Okay.
Question: have you updated your MacBook recently?
Yeah, I have actually.
Interesting. The reason why I say that is because your camera is shaking a lot, Louis. It's mainly it's my desk. So every time I put my hands on the desk, it does that. Don't know why. Every other day I try to fix this.
I think it's your floor, to be honest.
Well, Josh has been to our house. He knows our floors are slanted.
That's why I'm suggesting the floor. That's why.
Thanks for the roses, Abs. Appreciate it. But
I guess.
So I gotta not touch. Even now, let's play a little game here. Ready? I will not touch the desk. Let me just scoot up my chair. This is a problem. Okay, this is a problem. Abs and I are looking for a new house. Whether it's a house that we purchase or a rental, until we can buy. Hopefully it has even
better floors.
So that way I can hit the desk, I can hit the ground, and it doesn't look like a 10.0 hurricane earthquake that's happening. But
no, really?
What Family Force 5 reference?
Just waiting for it.
Yeah. Well, that's your job. That's your job is to bring up the reference after I say something. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, but before we do, hello everyone. So TikTok, let's see, Abby on TikTok, Sierra on TikTok. I think there was Chris. Wilbo Baggins, love that name on TikTok. That's actually a
solid.
great name. Hat, what's up? What's going on TikTok? NES Addict on YouTube. Corey on YouTube. Nolan on YouTube. So yeah, all that is great. Oh, let's go into our Discord here. Let's let everyone know that we are live. Ross Ryan is following us now. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Ross.
Pivot. All right. Nothing.
What?
I said pivot after Ross.
Ross Pivot?
That's a Friends reference.
Oh!
That's a Friends
I'm
reference.
an idiot.
When
I'm
they're
an
moving
idiot.
the couch. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yeah. All right, my bad.
Well. Oh boy. All right.
Sorry.
It's not going to be a long episode today. I mean, there's not much to talk about. Obviously, the Pittsburgh Penguins do fall to the Dallas Stars 6-3. I apologize. After probably the most dominant first period from the Pittsburgh Penguins, without Evgeny Malkin, without Sid, without all the stars, probably the most dominant they have been. That was a phenomenal period, shutting everything down 1-0 after one. And then in the second period, just kind of fell apart a little bit. And then just could not get back to form the rest of the game. And unfortunately, that was the kind of the situation there. Will, I feel like Will always, I think this is not his first time commenting, because he'll always say something that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're clearly talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins. And he commented on TikTok, Jalen Hurts only won a Super Bowl because he was surrounded by an amazing team. I mean, I don't disagree with you, Will. Wait,
is this the same guy who said Mike Trout is going to the Cubs?
And also, didn't he before bring up, what was it? Wasn't it another football reference?
I don't know.
I don't know. Will just goes, I swear in my life, I just got here. Well, you're not the first person to do this. We are a Penguins podcast where we go live after every single Penguins game. And we are not a Steelers podcast, nor are we a Pirates podcast. So just kind of niching down on the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we have nothing against Jalen Hurts. Nothing against your team, which could be the Steelers, perhaps. Will, you do have Cowboys. A cowboy emoji after. Are you a Dallas?
And that's how he found us. Dallas Stars.
Yeah, because it's in our thing.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Zach on YouTube says Milkshake Factor gave Did the Pens win free ticks. Did see that. It was pretty cool on our Discord. So if you want to see, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. You know what? Yep, we kind of called that. Welcome to the stream. The reason why I'm looking over here is because this is my TikTok. So I'm looking at my TikTok over here. So I'm talking to myself over there. Welcome, Will. Glad you're a Cowboys fan. Josh is a Tennessee Titans fan. I am a Minnesota Vikings fan. So not sure what to do with that information. He also says he personally likes watching the old hockey games because I like to see some fights break out.
Yeah.
Yep, that is true. Not a lot of fights going on. Oh, Zach. Okay. This is Brendan's fan. Brendan's friend. Zach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm following along because I was like, how did he know this? Good seats was awesome. I'm painting the picture that you're putting together, Zach. Yeah, it was really cool. Saw from the Discord. It was very cool. Corey says, "Can't the young guys just shoot the puck? What were they even doing today?" Yeah. Big news coming before today's game. Rucker McGorty does get called up finally, and then sent down Avery Hayes and Kopanen. So God only knows why they were called up in the first place. Just for that.
That was
But
interesting.
yeah. So Rucker looked good, but there was points where I'm like, you could tell he's trying a little too hard. Trying a little too hard there.
Yeah.
So, which is fine. I'm not hating on that. But I feel like his effort gets kind of washed away when Koivunen didn't look great, and Ben Kindle was obviously the star of that line. So, yeah, it just
Yeah.
felt like it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. Connecting well, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind the start of the game with the kid line, and then I like how Dan Muse was willing to change it up. He had Kindle centering Rust and Raquel at a couple points as well. So, I mean, you got to keep it fluid when you're seeing things working and other things not. And I think that's what was happening. Like he saw Rucker and Koivunen not doing well with Kindle, and Kindle was outperforming them. So he said, let's switch it up. So no issue whatsoever. First game for Rucker in quite some time. So not super upset about his performance. I'm not surprised, but Koivunen is it's starting to become a disappointment every time we watch him, and it just sucks because I want him to do well. I don't know if this is just a bad year for him. And when he gets back, when we get back to it in the off season and next year, like if he makes the roster, if he's still here and all of that, if he's able to put it all together to be the guy that he's supposed to be, coming over in that trade with Carolina. But I don't know. It's tough. It's tough watch right now. Yeah. The team grinded tonight, no doubt about it. However, it's still just a star show right now. Like it is just Erik Karlsson. It's just him.
100%.
So that's got to change a little bit. And I know we're getting some production out of Raquel and Mantha, and that's great. But there needs to be more. There needs to be, Doer down low. Down in the lines. Novak, Brazeau, like those guys. Like we need stuff from them too, because that's what we were getting earlier in the year, and that's what got us to such a great start. But now it's been mainly the Erik Karlsson, essentially.
Let's not be yawning, Josh. It's only 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. Not only just in the month of March, but just in since the return from the Olympic break, it's just been Erik Karlsson. We were talking about like how Crosby was hurt. We were waiting for him to come back. Malkin was easing into it, and then he got suspended. Like Letang is Letang, and we're just relying on the stars to carry us, and it's not working right now. So we need something from someone to step up.
Right.
I don't know who it's going to be, but I mean, the only thing that I didn't mind, there were a few things I didn't mind with the lineup today, but I want to hear your thoughts. Skinner, back to back.
I know, it's weird how I said that. And, I did mention, I feel like now down the stretch, you should probably find your guy before the playoffs. Did I think Skinner played really well tonight? Yeah, I think he had some really good saves.
Oh, yeah.
He played phenomenal. And
it should have been 6. It should have been 6 whatever at the end of the second with how well.
Oh,
was
now,
going.
granted, we shut them down in the first period with no shots. I think they only had like 2 shots by the end of the first.
Yeah. We had 8 coming into the third.
Yeah, it's not great. I wanted to double check that real quick. But on Skinner, I think he played phenomenal. I think he's our guy going forward. Obviously, we have a back-to-back. Yeah, we only had 12 shots on the night, ladies and gentlemen. That is absurd. But
especially coming off of last game where we had like 30, I think.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Last game against, we had 29. Oh no, excuse me. We had 38 shots against Ottawa.
Yep.
And now we only have 12. That is very disappointing.
Yeah.
But when we were shooting, we were kind of effective. I think there's a lot to be kind of touched on there. When we do have it in the zone, we're good, which is great. That's something you want to take hold of. But defensively, we are just standing around. We are not allowing, or I should say, we are allowing the offense to just run wild in our zone. And that's not good. Because then it leads to goals that are not fair to Skinner. He makes a phenomenal save on sliding post to post, and then they go cross ice, backdoor. Backdoor. I know, I'm reading the name, and I was saying it in my head, and I was like, that is an amazing.
Well, I don't know if this person got it before the Discover commercial with Wayne Gretzky and the
oh, you're right,
the other actress.
No.
Oh, that's Wayne Gretzky, and then blah blah blah, and they at the end she goes, I'll get it.
I'll get Dwayne Gretzky.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Big fan of Capital One. No, Discover card.
Discover.
With my new Discover card. Good for you, Dwayne Gretzky. Anyway. It just allows them to get some shots backdoor, like you saw a couple times, after he makes a pretty good save. So, I like Stuart Skinner. I know our Discord is not a big fan of Stuart Skinner. What warms my heart, which I'm sure warms his heart, is when he makes a simple save and everyone's going stew every single 5 seconds. I think it's great. He didn't get that in Edmonton. God knows he didn't get that in Edmonton.
I think he did. Not as often, but he got it.
Right, but massive saves. But we're like, yeah, Stu, making a good save, you know? We're doing a... Oh, it's definitely because of the commercial. Okay, good. But anyway, welcome to the podcast, by the way. Yeah, I think he played well. Did he deserve... I just realized I forgot something, Josh. Ready? Wow. I'm lit up. I was like, why do I look so dark under there? But I will say, Stuart Skinner, I think he's our guy. I could be wrong, Josh. What do you think? You like?
Yeah, I think he has to be. But I mean, I still like the 1A 1B type thing. I'm not gonna flip flop on
Josh, if I could give this to you through the camera.
Sorry, it's been a rough 3 nights. So yeah, if I'm not gonna go off of it because I said that I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna go 1A 1B rest of the year and into the playoffs. So
Jeepers.
I'm gonna stand by that, and that's that. But yeah, Stewart played well, no issues with that. Erik Karlsson played out of his mind. Sam Girard, what was it, 400 games today? 600 games?
600 games, Josh?
Which is wild because I thought he was so much younger.
Thought he was like,
or I shouldn't
22.
say younger. No, not younger, but I mean like in terms of experience in the NHL. I didn't think he's been around that long. You know what I mean?
600 games, Josh.
600 games. So, yeah, kudos to him. I thought there was a lot you can take away from tonight.
Sure.
but
Sure.
also
Sure.
a lot that can be improved on. Does that make sense? Where it's
Oh,
like you kind of
yeah.
have both.
Yeah, not hating on him for sure.
Yeah. If you don't mind, while you're on a different tab, where are we at with the standings? I know we're no
Josh,
longer second
yes.
because
I think we're the first wild card spot.
because I
But
think we're
I'm
also
looking
waiting
at that
on
right now.
Columbus, who was also playing while we were playing. So I think that also changes things as well if they end up winning.
All right, we are now Islanders are now second.
Correct.
We are now
Because
third.
they won. Yes.
Now, if Blue Jackets win tonight, if
They're
play
playing
tonight,
right now. They're playing right now.
If they win, they leapfrog us. Then we are fourth. We have 88 points. They
Score
have
check it.
80s. Okay.
They have 87.
Correct.
Okay. Getting in the chat, Columbus lost, so we're good to go. We're third. Confirmed third. Columbus lost.
Yeah.
Sharks scored with a minute left.
Love that. Thank
Wow.
you. They destroyed.
Thank you, San Jose.
They destroyed Florida, by the way. Islanders.
Did they?
5-2. So, a little
Macklin.
rough.
Who's Macklin?
Celebrini.
Oh, Celebrini? He's having a great year.
He's good. He's good.
Are you going to retract what you said about him?
What did I say?
You said that he was not having a great, like...
At the time of when we said that was so true. He
No.
heard that.
I would not
and
say...
then turned it around.
He heard it.
All I said was he wasn't... what was that? He wasn't
Just-
having a season that was, like, defining. Now he is.
Yeah.
But at the time, he was just playing normal. He was playing casual. Now he turned it up, which is great. Good for him. But yeah, he tied Sidney Crosby's rookie season, or no, set under the age of 20 most points or something like
Nice.
that. It's like it's a weird stat, Josh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's
one of those where
NHL's
it's
favorite
like,
thing.
It's under 19 years, 302 days
Yeah.
old, so that it gets Macklin in there, and then boom, he beats it.
Yeah. Or, Macklin Celebrini overcomes Sidney Crosby in most points on away games in the East Coast. It's just stuff like that where it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's like John Boy does useless stats that no one cares about. And
I
it's
like
like
that.
so he brought one out for opening day. So on opening day, the most popular name that hits a home run is the name Mike. And he said that before going into opening day, and he goes, "Will someone with the name Mike hit a home run? I don't know. It's unlikely. There's not many Mikes left in the league. However, if they do, that's the most popular name that does
it helps it. Did Mike Trout?
Mike
Yeah,
Trout
that's
hit
what
a
I
home
figured.
run.
I figured.
Mike Trout hit a home run.
Immediately when I heard Mike, I was like, Mike Trout.
He posted after, like, the next day, he goes, "I think I'm a genius." So
Oh, somebody says downside on viewing on mobile. You can't rewind. It's a part of the shorts tab. You know what? I kind of like not going rewind, though. This is live. We live in the moment. It depends when. What did you guys
Do you
think
want to get
of-
into that?
Yeah, listen. I saw from Penguins Jesus on Twitter where he had like the Alex Jones gif of him wearing a tinfoil hat and saying, "Man, the refs have been really on us since Kyle Dubas printed out the rule and gave it to all the media." And at first, I was like, "Wow, what a silly little tweet," which is not like mean. I'm just like, "Oh, haha, that's funny." And then, literally, as I was reading that, going back to the game, Carlson's stick just got taken away, and then they score on us, and the ref's like, "Don't want to hear it," And I was like, hold on. Hold on. Maybe there's something to that tweet because I didn't think about it. And then I'm like, man, we have been getting called a lot tonight.
Mm-hmm. But not only this game, last game it was
Last
a
game
topic
too.
of conversation too. It's unreal.
A lot of calls against the Penguins, and I think that's an issue. It's a little too much, and then I think this just proves what I was saying on last game, which was just focused on hockey right now. Okay, guess what? We don't need a 5-on-3 every single hockey game. Okay, just because you're pissed off with the rule, just hey, buddy, I would like to win a hockey game. I don't care about your vendetta against goaltender interference. So. If that is the case, Josh, I don't know what to do. Just don't get it. Like, what are you going to do? Go out there and be like very good boys as we play hockey? I don't think that's how it works. But what did you think of the call?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's crazy. We have the privilege of instant replay. We have the privilege of slow motion. Live, I didn't notice it. It happened so fast. I didn't notice it. Then when they showed it on replay, the guy played it perfectly. You can't, like, a part of me is like, I don't hate the guy for doing it. Like, I mean, Carlson is blocking the view of the ref because Carlson's the in-between guy.
Yeah.
So his stick is just like facing his left, just out in the left to the left, and the guy just like with his left hand, so now even further from the view of the ref, just takes the stick and just drops it. Just takes the stick, takes a step and drops it. I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? Like that's what they say. That's what they say. And like I'm starting to put myself in the shoes of if that was Erik Karlsson who did that. Are we saying crafty veteran move, or are we saying that needs to be called? Like, you know what I mean?
I think the only reason why it's so egregious is because they literally scored off that, which makes me 100%. So mad.
I get it, but what I'm saying is put the entire situation in in reverse. We do it, we score. Like you're saying. Great job, Erik Karlsson. That was crafty. That was weighted. That was sneaky.
I don't think, first of all, to be honest, I don't even think people are going to talk about it.
No, I don't think so either.
So one's going to say crafty move. They're just going to be like, did Erik Karlsson get away with the penalty there? Probably, but it worked out.
100%. But it's a crafty move. It's 100% a crafty move. Because it's not like the guy accidentally did it. He obviously reached over, grabbed the stick. Like it wasn't like it's nothing like it was, oh, it's tangled, I'm gonna, chicken wing this.
Sure.
And pull one of those moves. No, this was a deliberate, I'm reaching across my body for his stick and throwing it back. So
I do agree with that,
That's the crazy part is how like blatantly obvious it was, but the ref was shielded. So I understand why he didn't technically and that's why like I totally side with Phil Bourque on going nuts in the booth. I love it, especially these last like 4 games that he's been covering.
I think people really quick, you say your thing about this, but really quick, I think they're kind of encouraging it now.
100%.
Because notice, as soon as there's an egregious play, Josh Getzoff goes dark. And he just doesn't say a word. So he knows, like, Phil Bourque has the green light to just freak out. And, like, he doesn't come on or come back and say, wow, Bourque, you're really... He doesn't even acknowledge it. Just goes, and the puck is dropped.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, as a fan, I agree with Bourque. I get it. I'm with him. But, like, at the same time, I don't think, like, you can't say, oh, the ref is right there. He just completely missed it. Like, was he blind? It's like...
Sure.
he can't see everything. Like, that's not like, like if this roles were reversed, I can't replay every instance of tonight's game, but there could have been a situation where we weren't called for something. After,
Sure.
So
Yeah.
like things are going to get missed. And
I
I
agree.
agree. I agree with you. The reason why it's a talking point is the fact that it was so deliberate. Like there was no hiding it. He did it, 100%.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
2 seconds later they scored. And I'm not going to come up here and say, well, they scored because Eric Carlson didn't have a stick. I don't know whose responsibility that was, who was supposed to be in front of the net. Like, I'm not going to pretend to be like, oh yeah, that's the sole reason why they scored. But it definitely didn't help. Like,
Yeah.
I won't deny that.
Listen.
Definitely
Yeah.
didn't help Eric Carlson not having a stick.
I've given up on penalties right now. So
Yeah, I agree.
and,
Me
and
too.
listen, it was really nice to see Eric Carlson freak out. Because I will say Eric Carlson has been the leader of this hockey team since Crosby's
See that
been out.
that post game
Oh yeah.
video with the helmet?
Yeah.
That-
I was about
he's
to
the
say
coach.
I was
He's-
like slap an A on that guy's chest right now. Because he is so it's first of all, when there's no captain, you're allowed 3 assistant captains. One is Rust, one is Letang.
Oh, yeah, but technically both A's. But we had a captain and an A out today.
That's what I'm saying. So you now could have 3 assistant captains.
So who was the third?
There wasn't
Did we
a
not
third
do
one. No, yeah, there wasn't
we
a third
didn't do one.
So while they're out, give it to Carlson. He is out there. He deserves that A. He's been playing out of his mind. He is dangling. Josh, he is just making people trip up. He had 3 guys on him. One quick stutter step. All of them dispersed. It was parting of the Red Sea there. So phenomenal, which led to the Mantha tip-in. But that was just he's been playing out of his mind. He's on a 5-game point streak?
Something like that. He's got the most multi-point games in a single month by a Penguins defenseman in history.
Another good stat.
No, that is a good stat.
I just feel like there's a lot of caveats there. It's like by a Penguins defenseman only.
Yeah.
In 1 month, he has a lot of point per game.
Multi-point games.
A multi-point games.
Yes, 100%.
Now, I feel like that stat would be a little more juicier if he was like he has the most multi-points.
Oh, period.
By a defenseman in the Penguins' history. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you're like, in this month alone, in March alone.
Well, no, not in March. It's in any month.
Okay, well, in a single month,
yeah,
Carlson has the most multi-point games. I guess that one squeaks by, but there's a lot of.
That one does.
I feel like there's a lot of barriers you have to cross.
That one you push through. Through.
You just go.
Here's why. Here's why my counterpoint. Because I do kind of agree with you. It is like, okay, well, we're just narrowing it down to a single month, and we're narrowing it down just to a singular position. Why? But here's why. We have Crosby, Malkin, Lemieux, and Yager in our history for forwards. Those guys, like, a defenseman is not passing those guys. That's just not happening, So, and he currently has the second most
of any player.
March. Yeah. Yep. I think, what did Phil Bork say it was? Kucherov. Kucherov is number 1. And now it's Carlson.
Hey, listen, Carlson, what's his contract look like?
Oh, his contract is so juicy. So the way that it was structured or whatever, his last year, which will be next year on the contract, is essentially all like cash. So his cap hit next year is like literally like, I shouldn't say cap hit, but like it's like $1 million. It's like $1.5 million. The rest is just a bonus. It's just cash to him.
Listen, if he plays like this for the rest of the season and into playoffs, how do you not go, we're re-signing him or something? Because
it's a conversation. It's got to be a conversation.
It's got to be a conversation because he's so good right now.
The conversation before was, after this season, does he get traded?
Yeah, and then Kyle Dubas already just announced, I'm not trading him. So everyone just says, okay, Carlson's playing his final contract year with the Pittsburgh Penguins, which means you have to think there's an extension if he continues this.
You would hope. Or because it's like such an, I shouldn't say an anomaly because he's a 3-time Norris Trophy winner. But like, we did not get this Erik Karlsson the last 2 years. So because this is the only year in the last 3 years that he's been like this, do we say we need to see another season before being willing to re-sign him? I know he's in his mid-30s. So he'd be 36, 37, somewhere in that range, finishing up next season. That's tough.
That is a little tough. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he'd fall in the category of a 1-year renewal with Malkin. Just we're doing 1 year.
But
year.
But Josh, if he plays the same way he has been playing this season, I feel like you automatically go to 3-year extension.
But that's also but to me, as like a wannabe GM person, I feel like that's too far.
2 years?
Because maybe.
But I'm not talking about a lot of money, too.
Yeah, it's got to be. We're now at the age where the cap has gone up so much. These players see it. They see how much money's coming in. They're going to want more money. That's why, like, you say Malkin shouldn't take less. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more. There's way too much money out there that, like, for 1 year, like, I would not be surprised if it's more. And that's the same thing with Erik Karlsson. After next year, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 1 year, 10 mil type thing. Same thing with Malkin. 1 year, 10 mil, somewhere in that range.
Maybe. Listen, I'm not going to get in an argument.
No, let's not get into the weeds. Yeah.
We're going to be wrapping up here anyway. But Josh, I will say, it was kind of nice seeing a future Pittsburgh Penguin, Robertson, out there. That's me. That's the music.
Yeah, I know, but part of me thought it was the Wii song.
It sounds like the Legend of Zelda a little bit.
See,
this is chill hip hop.
Wii Sports? Is it Wii Sports?
Do.
That's what I thought it was.
This is down tempo. I don't know what this is, but anyway, it was kind of nice seeing just Jason Robertson out there, Josh. And I'm like, he's gonna be sick as a Pittsburgh
Conspiracy continues as I get tangled with my cords.
Tell me.
Rucker was called up last minute. Why? Because we're playing Dallas. Why? They have Jason Robertson. They want to see their future asset as well as we want to see our future asset.
How funny would that be?
I'm telling you.
How funny.
He's gonna be sent down before Monday. Before Monday's game.
How funny would that be? If that is true, I would like to say, if that is true, if Rucker gets called down before our next game, Josh is 100% right. Josh is 100% right, and Kyle Dubas is playing the long game. Hey, you saw Rucker. What'd you think of him? All right, yeah. So, hey, we're going to give you 5 draft picks, Rucker McGroarty, and Rickard Rakell for Jason Robertson.
Which, earlier this year, I would have told you, you're out of your gosh darn mind. But now part of me is like, you have to pay more because Rucker is not doing as well.
Right. Like, but also it helps
stinks.
With Rickard Rakell being so dominant recently, you know?
Yeah, so yeah. There's definitely trade-off. 100%,
yeah, so
100%.
You're like, yeah, Rucker's having an off season, but look how he played. You could work with him. You could build him up to be your third center or whatever you want to do, or third winger. Whatever you want to do. 100%. Yeah, that guy is here for a long haul. And look at Rakell. He's so good. He could be your depth guy, and he's your veteran and all that. We want Ben Kindle. No, but we got Kindle.
Yeah.
Or Josh, what if it's like, we'll also give you Brunick.
Oof.
I know he's the future of the defenseman.
Yeah.
But
our defense is already so poor. And then when you look at the prospect pool of our defense, it's pretty much only Brunick. Because it seems like they've kind of given up on Pickering.
Do not say that. Do not say that. Do not say that. Anyway, Dirty Motor Oil says, shh, you'll give away the secrets. Dude, I think dude, you're not wrong. That'd be hilarious, dude. If Rucker gets called back, if he gets sent back down, I am 100% believing that was exactly why he was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a mistake to start Skinner? No. I think he's our guy moving forward. We are stacked on goalies. Listen, that's good. But no rush to bring Murashov up. There's no rush. Unlike people who are saying, we got to bring him up. We got to bring him up. I don't see that. But
it's tough.
It is tough because we're pretty successful without Murashov. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have a good goalie core. We have a good goalie core. So do you want to mess that up for what? For progress sake? Murashov's young.
Yeah, I think he's 21.
Yeah, he's fine.
21.
He's
22.
Fine.
Yeah.
No rush at all, see? No rush. There's no rush to bring him up. I'd ride Skinner. If Skinner, let's pretend we make it a couple rounds in the playoffs and it was because of Skinner.
Oh, he's coming back.
He's got to
come back.
He's coming back the next year. 100%.
Even hotter take. If we go to him as quote unquote the guy for the rest of the year and we make the playoffs, you bring him back.
100%.
Yeah.
First of all, he's 10-4-4. Well, now 10-5-4. That is leagues above what he was in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And look at Jari in Edmonton. Here we go. We're both reading at the same. We're both reading. All right, last thing. Sorry, Dirty Motor Oil. You came in at the tail end of the stream. I'm so sorry. We're not as eager to read your comments. But your hot take is how the Olympic break derailed our season. I would say yes. I agree with that. But also, that kind of jump-started the Swedes' kind of takeover. So you kind of have to play devil's advocate. Say if we didn't have that Olympic break, the Swedes that came back weren't going to be on a tear right now. So it is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it hurts Sid, and I get that, and Sid wouldn't be out. But, you know, we don't even have an update on Sid.
No, I know.
We have no idea what's going on with Sid.
It was just Dan Muse saying that he's out, right?
He's out for today.
He's out for today. We didn't even get a.
He's not out day to day. He's not. No. We don't know. All that was brought out today was Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin will not play today.
Yep.
For what? So that scares me a little bit. It scares me that we haven't got an update. Because if it was just something little like, oh, he's got a little bruise on his leg, he can't play tonight, I'm like, okay. But now it's getting me a little nervous to sit out for the rest of the season. I won't like that.
We'll see.
But, ladies and gentlemen, last thing on this, and then we can move on. Sidney Crosby still has a point per game. Let's go.
21 years.
61 games played. I checked today because I was like, oh no. Because this thought crossed my mind today. Wonder if Sid's out for the rest of the season. And I was like, he lost his point per games. And I'm like, unreal. That makes my heart heavy. And then I looked. 64 points on a 61-game season. That's Sidney Crosby for you. So, listen. He just can't play. He's got to get points, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. We hit an hour. That's usually where we go. Dirty Motor Oil, thank you so much for joining us. Please give us a follow if you like this. We appreciate you. Can't wait to see you in our next episode, which is Monday against the New York Islanders. Okay, they are right. We are battling for that second spot in the Metropolitan Division. And they don't play until Monday either. So it's going to be a battle. They're going to come ready. We're going to come ready. Today was not a very important game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. It wasn't a must-win game. Monday is a must-win game. Artie Shelovs is, of course. Artie Shelovs is going to start on Monday.
Is he?
I don't think you ride Skinner 3 straight, no? Or do you?
Because of the two, do you want Shelovs playing against the Islanders, or do you want him playing against Detroit?
Both of them are important games.
Detroit not so much anymore. Detroit has fallen off.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want that to bring up Skinner?
Possible.
It is,
Possible.
And Dirty Motor Oil, Monday is probably the biggest game of the year right now. Gotta win it. Gotta come all in. Gotta put all the chips on the table. We gotta play well. We gotta be physical. We gotta shoot. And we gotta score. That is on Monday. We go live right after. So, game is at 7 p.m., which we are so thankful for regular season games at a decent time. But we will see you right after the final horn on Monday. All right? That is at probably around 9:30. So make sure you're there. Big game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Josh, last comments.
That'll do it. I think at this point, since we lost today, every game will be the most important game of the year going forward.
I agree with that. I just want to see what this looks like. Interesting.
It's like a third.
It's a third. And I do like this, but it does jack up the I'm gonna screenshot this, Joshua.
Oh, I think I just got rid of it. Sorry.
You got rid of it? It's fine. Because we're gonna add something there. So that way when the text rolls up, we're not blocked. I'm talking behind the curtain anyway. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys in the next one. As always, Joshua.
Let's go Pens.